Hello everyone, from this tutorial you will learn how to create a 1/4 fractional drop textile repeat design. I am creating a new file in Illustrator with height and width equal to 500 pixels. I am going to cover the artboard completely with a square using the rectangle tool. I have to create a grid according to 1/4 repeat layout. So I will go to the object menu, select path and click on split into grid. In the dialog, I will enter the value of 5 for the number of rows and columns and click on OK. I will open a motif and drag and place this motif on the grid using the selection tool. I will resize the motif according to the desired size and also to make it fit inside the cells of the grid. I will go to the View menu and under Rulers, click on Show Ruler. Now you can see the horizontal and vertical rulers in the workspace. I will drag a guideline from the horizontal ruler and place it at 1/4 distance from the top of the first row in the grid like this. With the black arrow tool, I will select the cells in the second column, keeping the Shift key pressed in the keyboard. I will move this column downward until the top of second column is touching the horizontal guideline. Now, I will move the fourth column and place it at 1/4 distance. After this, I will duplicate the motif and place it in the remaining cells. You can use a horizontal guideline to place the motif uniformly and in correct position in all the cells. Otherwise, when you apply this design in an all-over design, it will not result in a seamless repeat pattern. I have filled up all the cells with the motif design now. With the black arrow tool, I will select the cells one by one, press delete in the keyboard. Once the repeat is ready, we do not need the grid anymore. However, you can take a screenshot of the grid and save it for your future reference just in case you forget how the fractional repeat grids look. I will draw a square using the rectangle tool to cover only the artboard area now. Drag and select all the elements in the workspace with the selection tool. Right click and select Make Clipping Mask. This action will crop the artwork. I am going to save this artwork with a transparent background and create a fabric-like texture out of it using Adobe Photoshop software. Otherwise, the swatch will look very flat when you apply it in your fashion illustrations. I will change the image color mode to RGB, add a new layer from the layer menu. You just have to drag and move the layer with the image onto the top of the empty transparent layer like this in the layer pane. I am changing the foreground color to white using the paint bucket tool and dropping the white color in the empty layer in this way. But you can see I forgot to change the options in the options bar. I will select the option to drop the foreground color and try to fill white color again. Again, I will add a new layer. I will select the brush tool. In options, I will change the brush style to a speckled effect. I will change the foreground color to pink. I will reduce the opacity of the brush tool and apply the brush on the canvas like this. I will go to the layer menu and click on the option flatten image. With this action, all layers will be combined into one single layer. I will add some noise and motion blur from the filter menu and then save this file as a PNG file. I will open this swatch in Adobe Illustrator and load this swatch into the swatches panel. I will save this swatch in the user-defined list of patterns. You can add a season name to the swatch, supposing you're working on a collection plan. I will create a new file in 2000 pixel square. This is just to check the seamless quality of the pattern I created, as this is in fractional repeat layout. I will cover the artboard area completely with a square shape and click on my newly created pattern that I can see in the swatches panel. You can see I have tried creating fashion drawings with this swatch.